Jade. Brody pa rin. We're still in the Brody challenge.
And then we were all like, wait, what's going on in the Philippines, man? Then we started tuning in, and then, yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I only saw the result. What do you think, Mr. Greg? Because you were casting before. Oh, wait,
yeah.
Oh.
The week before that, I was, and I was already starting to see
From Brody.
glimpses of how they were starting to be shaky. I mean, they came from.
Toxic na tayo, guys. Ang toxic na tayo, sorry.
why were they shaky? Are they cold?
No, it's the Phoenix Army. It's
bad.
Phoenix Army cold.
Huh? Phoenix Army? Fire. He said cold. I don't get it.
Marco, this is going over her head. Let's move on. This is painful.
Phoenix Army. Oh, because there's.
Because they're shaking. Shaking. They're cold.
Okay. I guess, yeah.
Time and tide wait for no man nor girl.
Well, I think the people with glass are actually kind of slow.
Calm and cool,
They're nervous,
just
right?
like
They don't
I.
run too quick.
Yeah. What's your problem with people wearing glasses?
Hey, you know what, guys, let's move on to the top, alright? Like, I mean, we stayed on TNC, we kind of spoke on TNC, yeah, they're doing great. Hey, congratulations on playoffs. This is the first time you won 6 seasons. Shout out to Coach Wolf for no reason. Latam, we may not see legendary Latam teams, unfortunately, anymore. Yeah? And these are the teams that I really held dear to my heart, man, because RQ Kira were the kings of Brazil for the longest time. Bigatron Zeta were the runner-up kings of Brazil for the longest time. And they're not going to get in and kill anymore. Even Icon Evolve, a team that we have seen in the MC World Championship, they won't be able to participate, or they won't participate in that game. Do you think it's a good thing that we're going to be seeing more top ones stepping in? Or, yeah, what are your takes on it? I think you have something to say about this? A lot?
Okay, here's the thing, right? It's like a breakup, right? You spend time with your girlfriend for 1 or 2 years, and then you break up, and then say after a month, and then you get with someone else, right? Okay. So here's the first scenario: is there even someone else? Right? If some other organization wants to build
I am a daughter of Northern Vale. I swear to
empty,
to my last breath.
appointed by our Kira, because on
Pain is the proof that I'm still
we
alive.
can't just move on until we
I'm sorry.
like our boards related to
my God.
because here in Southeast Asia, everyone's looking for it. Everyone's looking for something outside of Southeast Asia. Not every org is like, you know what, this is where we want to be. So I feel like that has to be a good question, like how eager are other orgs coming in? And some orgs might be eager to come in, but they don't want to invest that much. And we've seen orgs, they just want to leave, but they don't want the commitment. So I don't know. I feel like that's the first thing. If an org wants to come in, then that's great. If they don't, then that's not going to be good because RQ and Bigatron are very solid orgs that is able to build up a professional team, providing the system, providing funding, and all those kind of things. So, you know, following in that footsteps is going to be pretty difficult, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think MPL Latam's also, like, internationally still trying to find their footing, I'd say. Not for, like,
Mobile
overseas
Legends!
to commit, quote-unquote,
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them!
Heals lang natin.
This void consumes
Hindi pa
me.
rin yung kailangan din. Hanzo nga pala yan. I forgot.
We are just vessels of the non-stopping tide. Long night.
Nice, 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 nice.
It's one. They're now in the lineup of
Pa-level 4 ka muna, boss.
and TMZ, Lunar, and City. I think this should be on paper an amazing lineup. The stars align here once. I think it will take some time for them to adjust to this new goal lane, to this new XP.
Bro, Hanzo farm. Hanzo farm. Get out. No, no, no. Now is not the time. Even I know that it's not the time, but we're still gonna fight. Because,
it's not just like
oh, fuck.
it's
You're dead.
there was some surprising wins from
See,
other teams
that
from Turkey.
Brody
I think,
in the room can be useful. I don't know how. Uy, retreat! Kagi! Puta. Pupal to ah.
It's always about the chemistry because
Oh.
honestly, the previous lineup with Vinra is great, right? They've been playing with each other for quite a while. Sigabum as well as Apex 47, they're brothers, and sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not because it's just
Grabe.
because,
The Brody Rome. Grabe.
like there's an unwritten rule, don't have relationships.
Ay,
outside
yun
of
lang.
office because you
Kailangan
want
natin
to
mag-sorry
be-
dun.
you want to be
Nice,
professional, but at the same time,
Dalaw tayo
there's-
sa XP.
there's this level of biases, right? So I hope that if there is something like that, it will.
Nice. Assist ka agad.
Because I feel like when it comes to a lineup like this, looking at how good they play, like I still remember their NSC run, almost eliminating SRG during that time. They went all 5 games. I feel like they're the type of team that when they discuss something, it can get heated. So I hope that not that because there's a seasoning inside of it that they're.
Oh, grabe yung mid lane.
I hope that's not.
Oh, ay, nice.
If you want to be a professional team, if you really want to be better,
Nice,
you gotta speak your mind.
All the teams who's disbanded because they got too close. Season Kyrie below the mark with our hate Twitter, right? That was the reason they disbanded, or at least that was the reason that they told us why they disbanded.
Memories are.
It's pretty bad, but for MCC, this is kind of a shocker to me because for the longest time, it's kind of like Turkey, in my opinion, where it's just one team dominating. It's always insane supremacy for Turkey. It's all Bednar team. Now, Aurora for these two are each
Nice, nice, nice.
number one, and their record is 2-1. If you don't think about team spirit, maybe you think about experience internationally, and we saw Christina perform really well, or maybe brute force back in the day. Well, technically, this is brute force slash Umbrella Squad. They got a few of the players here and there from all the teams. They got even players from PSG here and there. You guys probably recognize the trend.
Grabe. Ang sakit ni Brody. Brody Rome. Brody Rome to ah. Mas marami pa ang gold sa Hanzo. Oh my God. Paano nangyari? Ayun lang, nabigyan si Claude.
Godlike.
the beauty of having a roamer marksman. Grabe yung damage siya sa late game.
Any Philippine teams, or is it just team really not sorry, team spirit not in the team?
Well, I mean, from the stats that I'm looking at, it really just feels like they have the control of the meta. The meta has really served them well. CEO is working with the battle, and it's so easy for them.
Oh! God!
And it's been
Oy.
winning them games. And you know, the craziest thing, with the highest win rate, with also 100% win rate from this team,
Grabe.
also you've got to kind of understand that. It's meta. But for me, Selena winning 5-0 for Cyber is ridiculous. Like, this is a team that you might have to watch, like, in the upcoming playoffs of MCC and international.
Scary. Double kill. Shut down. Mega kill.
Nice.
Players do that before, right? I mean, and then for the fact that
It's honestly like I just opened up like a legit random game and just pulled my mouth. And it just ended up here. It's Cyber Hero going up against Insidio. 14 minutes into the game, Cyber Hero already cracked 2 inhibitors. Their offense skills is 0 of Insidio with 10,000 vision. Like that actually, and looking at Insidio's lineup, I recognize most of them as using Luigi. Like looking at that. So, yeah, I mean, he's just like very good with the meta.
Ah! Yun lang. Dito naman si Valier. Ah! Ouch! 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 Masyadong naging maasim tayo doon. Mga pari ko, masyadong maasim, naisukimi, pero mabibigyan ka dyan, pero hindi daw. Oh, bang! Kain! Pero silong dito, nagawa ng pangarap. Makakasalubong si Anjo. Anjo, tumakbo ka na! Tumakbo ka na! Sino natin tatakbuhan? Okay, sige. Anong bahala?
Is it time for us to let
Is it? I think it is. It is.
guys, welcome to the new segment. Welcome to the new segment. This is always going to be a new segment.
They're on the Lord. Daring. Double kill. Triple kill.
Bro, don't even get the Lord. Let's just end this.
Attack.
Kaya ni Claude mag-isa. Nakapatay pa. And Brody is that? Kailangan ko lang palang i-roam. God.
After week 1, you know, like I'm gonna list all the teams that I feel is gonna make an impact internationally. All right, so let's just start things off. Monster Vision MB.
Okay? That's it.
Second best.
That's it. Even SRG? Yeah, I mean, I watched some of the games. What's going on?
Okay, so let me just give it to y'all, right? It's not about vision. It's not about losing. It's how you do it. Like when I'm watching the team fight and I'm like, oh, something's gonna happen. You know, I'm just gonna do this, do that, and go bang, 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 and then it's just this big explosion. And they don't do that. They don't do skills missing. The draft is okay. So start things up. SRG. Innocent is great.
Okay, innocent.
And then we move on, right? So yeah.
Okay, Khalid.
Like
In their match against Vamos.
okay, because here's the thing. We saw what they're capable of. Correct? Like they want MSC. And that's a big deal. It's not easy to win MSC. And during that time, like everyone needs that. So I have to be and then when I see that, I'm like, this is you know, you guys, this is not your MSC thing. Like it's like that it almost looks like that guy that is ripped as hell and then didn't go to the gym for 6 months. You know, like he's all flabby. It's like when you go to the gym, your form is still okay, you can still lift heavy, but you just know just by looking at them, they're not the same person. You know, and Innocent looks like he's still grinding, still doing good because even on the video starting off, Innocent's like, oh, I'm like 70-80% confident that they can win this, and I'm like, bro, okay. I feel like he said that not because the other team was strong, but he was like, what's my team doing, man? Like, I read between the lines, Marco. I hear things that they don't say.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, coming into this, I don't know if you're news, but I'll be honest with you, for the last 3 seasons, in my head, it's always just been, it's not the FNL just MPL SRG. Like, we know who's going to win. It's kind of like MPL during the Onyx era. Yeah. We know Onyx going to win. It's a battle for second place. So, is SRG getting complacent? Can you tell us a bit more on, like, can you elaborate? Do you think the others, so, you're saying this is really good, right? You're not having a amazing stuff. But what's the main problem with the others? Like, is it, complacency, skill issue, coach issue, or what's going on?
No. I honestly don't know because one of the things that made them really dominant before was their mid trio. They really control the mid lane and then able to push their rank into the opposing jungle. And we just don't see that anymore. Like we see Surprise having on-off plays, and you don't even have to watch this MPL anymore. Even on M6, you can see him like some games is amazing, some games are like what's he doing, and then games as well. Not being
Very
as,
good dicks, physically.
as precise
This is
as
bad.
before. And I feel like that does hurt Stormy as well as Surprise as well. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it is just a change of meta because all the heroes that Surprise was great with,
Muscle of iron, bones of steel.
heroes. And he was great on Joe.
Ayong physically.
He doesn't seem to favor it. You know, so I'm gonna give them 1 to 2
Please.
weeks because they've been out of the public eye for quite a while. I'm sure they were training, but maybe they're relaxing a little bit too much.
Thank you. Kailangan lang pala mag-please.
Because there's some sort of similarity, I'd say, to what the
Gro-
two Falcons have to go through.
Oh my God. Atlas. Atlas Alpha. Oh.
Sun rises when I give the word.
Ay po. Naka-retribution. Yan, naka-retribution. Figure yan.
I'm bound by nothing, be it family or destiny.
And again, I'm hopeful too for even Vamos because last M6 I was sort of converted into like a
Revive. Get a revive.
story. It was like so inspiring, but I don't know if it's just getting to them too. Like they did a great job, but I'm sticking to the drive lately, like the drive, because if you were to ask me, I do this thing. I don't usually say weird stuff or like weird stuff.
Okay, now I mean, just always do back behind the scenes, but sure.
Yeah, but like Ned's adding the word Mexico to the end of his name even, it just like adds up to, oh, he's just being arrogant or something. Because Fresco in Filipino, it means like chill. You know when the weather's like cool or like it's fresh? Yeah, it's Fresco.
But that's when you talk about like the weather, the temperature. But in other instances, you could use fresco to refer to someone who's arrogant, and that has been like that for the longest time. But it's like I think it's working, right? Like that entire ever since he was green haired and all that. But
The broccoli.
broccoli, that's what I don't know if it's still working. Like I wish we'd see more than just arrogance and being confident or vamos, but even as a deal or something like that. So I see
Dual legend.
Okay, like, listen.
The enemy reaches the battle. Smash them.
We got fans for police. You get, well, is that
Cowards don't deserve peace. Speak with sense. Kaya pa ba?
Observation is the only rover that can use Korea. Everyone else, especially for me, I blame draft because the way they draft is completely
Understood.
The troops must be preserved.
Not the best start. Oh, Jang, matatarget na. Down. Lamang pa rin naman tayo sa goal. Oy! Oy!
Technically,
Okay.
I think every single
Revitalize.
time the gets released, it kind of shakes up the graph. But in this case,
Ito na nag-retry na yun.
okay, in this case, I feel like what makes me like
Oh,
kind of
om.
feel
Om. Om.
but then I think
Om.
it's something we observe even like over an effort that the renewal studios is just so high. I think it came to 190%. Same as for
Boom! Down. Fading Sandstorm.
it's nice to see like these two heroes hit make teams think about appropriately. And I think it's also good.
You know, this is for reference in case you guys
Uy,
are wondering.
sila ilan nagank.
Oh, no, you guys know, fun fact.
Um,
In M6, there's more damage than defeated with 500 stacks. You know, just like that signifies. You know, just for reference, in case you guys are wondering why we're here to say like, oh, no, like Bruno. Do you guys know? Fun fact, Bruno in M6 does more damage than the Sicilian with 500 stacks. You know, just like that signifies.
All they needed to change for that to be broken was a melted gun. They had a melted gun, and that was it. It just goes to show what little tweaks you could make in the game to make something super good.
Grabe yung damage niya sa save. Oh, nice.
To make a podcast one more time. Joy and Suyo, man. It's been years. We've been feeling
And he's gonna stay there for a few years. I mean, alright.
that's true.
He does everything. He has weight. He has solid back. He has damage. He has experience. He can get the jungle pretty fast. Joey zigs out to zig, and then you kill someone. That's great. But, you know, and it's just fun to watch. It's great. But who wants to go is, Rafael, exactly. Rafael.
Oh my god. Ang lag. Oh, still alive. Yun lang. Yun lang. Yun lang. Chami. Makatakbo yan, syempre. Oh, what a play. Grabe. Yun lang. Down.
I mean, we've seen a lot of like Joys versus like the 1v1s between the Joy and the Suyo. It's almost like the Suyo makes it out of life. Fighting head on. The Joy
My determination is 1,000 times stronger than my schematon.
Gather up the turtle.
Nothing to fear, but fear itself.
of course, when it comes to personality, I'd say he's the winner. But that's a good question.
Just interesting, right? The Suyu has two forms, and the also has two forms. Like, Suyu doesn't have the immortal and immortal form. Joy is like, one game she's joy, the other game she's depression.
Like, it's always the question when he's on my team. These Joys are super bad. I don't know why. They just can't get the rhythm right, man. But my Joys are great. Let's talk, you know, I always miss you. Joy broken, moved on, don't do it. But we want to Romers. The two Romer medals that we've seen. So RP have used it in SPS. So this is the case where we've seen two dudes fight roller blades, and actually even more, because yeah, but everybody gets roller blades. So in our use case, XP Byron, whenever he's on pickup,
Hop. Vision ah. Good consume. Love flicker, love flicker. Nice, nice, nice. Uy, yun lang baka masitan. Stop lang.
Initiator is always
Damage.
here and there, but I don't know. I kind of feel like this system, everyone is gotten used to it like so much. It almost doesn't matter how you feel about it. It doesn't matter when you are, when you don't like it. It's just what it is, you know?
Sorry, naka-revitalize ako. Hindi mo mapapatayan.
There's gonna be at least 2 tanky heroes. Unless Lupin just makes
Uy!
tank stats
Tapang.
items just very low.
Tapang mo, bossing.
Yeah, I just think like
Nadamay tuloy ako.
there are some teams who like go hard on the two it works in our team. I've been a fan of the entire double ribbon thing, the way that they're able to make the rope and the XP roll so similar nowadays. I mean, you mentioned it has always been like that, but it's also more now because it's so flexible. I think players can even switch roles between roll for an XP. It doesn't matter because the heroes are going to be quite similar and all that. But I think it really works for teams, especially if you want to play for the early game, because as you mentioned, it like allows the jungler to
Watch, look, and listen, and learn.
you
I would say this is more on
decide
their thing.
Um,
Is 1,000 times stronger than my scimitar.
nice. Nice. Nice, Khalid. Done.
Personally for me, I feel like double roll will always be necessary until Lupin adjusts the game to make it that one tank can literally hold back 5 people. Until we see that, we're gonna have two rolling situations, either frontline sees crowd control or some kind of healing. So
Sabi ko naman sa'yo eh.
just having just like
Pag-grow mo na, o buti nila nag-XP si Gatot.
might be a little bit.
Kailangan lang talagang mag-please.
Agreed. I think it'll be busted in the team fights. Welcome to the team fight segment, gentlemen.
Ay God, ayaw niya mapindot.
Alright, so Snapdragon Pro Suit, we got an update on that, right? I don't really want to talk about the update. Because it's not really an update. Compared to games. Yeah, it's like a patch note that now it's
Oh!
you know? Like,
But the trophy stays in Indo though.
yeah, but I mean, some of the times you say it's like a really trophy, but why do you think it's not just being Snapdragon?
Not gonna lie. After watching the first week of MCL, I'm glad you did it. I actually prefer that. Because I enjoyed myself watching SBS. And keep it up. Sometimes. No, I have a
Room natin si Cho.
I've lost all emotions. Right over. I grew up a caveman. You know, as men, you're not allowed to have feelings. You don't voice them out. You just push them downwards. And then you just act like nothing.
Fuck na naka 2 games na ako. Huwag yun ang pansinin yung win rate. Yun naman, yan tayo sa lahat ng mga hero na to.
On Philippines winning. It's getting back-to-back international games.
Why do I feel like everyone's sad about this? I mean, reality, right? It's kind of hard to say when this dominance will stop, and it's not because I'm the Philippines or something, but like,
No, of course not.
it's not just that.
The enemy is
If you were to
speaking of the Philippines, just look at how they're able to. You got a good taste.
Sa-
It's so different. Like I feel like they've been saying it themselves that they find it harder and then more competitive when they play badminton as compared to when they were playing mobile basketball. That's something they said, not me.
I'll go for a tanky. Chof.
No, I didn't. I'm not hearing you. Yeah. No, that's not it.
Echo.
Okay, let's try
Dalawang
something else.
sensei.
Somehow I think it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. In general, I think teams in the Philippines, they get to show a stronger chemistry and synergy because they're really being developed that way as a team. For like I think these are the teams
Always
who
on the way.
be defined as teams who trust the process.
Find your way. Even when the team's
For example, Indonesian teams just really get to work on their Sealand micro. Okay, what am I giving possibilities for other regions? Yeah,
Ready?
the enemy is doing that, I believe, and also their adaptability in general. Because like,
Power up, Pegasus!
Break through the darkness.
again, they would definitely. It's been a pattern for quite some time. And look at these two guys.
Cyclops Young.
It's all good. Just keep going, keep going.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I guess it's hard to say when it was gonna stop or who's gonna stop it. I'm just seeing facts here.
You're an amazing person, you know? There's no flaw at all for you. Yeah. Like you're pretty, you're funny, you probably have a lot of money, you know? Great always master.
No, I'm
She has
not.
like 3 cars.
Anyway, I say it's just hard to answer this. Like, when the stop is, I can't think of an answer. So I think let's just talk about the future in terms of other aspects. I believe. Like,
Well, you mean the future where Philippines wins again?
So,
Like, is that what you want to talk about now?
if we use SPS as a parameter to, for the upcoming MSC, then what, you want to talk about future? You really want to talk about future events? You want to go through MSC where Onyx Philippines wins again, or maybe F7 where another Filipino team, maybe just at Mines wins.
Maybe Aurora, who knows? Yeah.
Maybe Omega.
DL, you know? Maybe Malaysia's not there anymore, who knows, you know?
You should just rebrand F7 to MPL7 Philippines.
Yeah. And Philippines.
And Philippines.
hey, we can't say this yet. Onyx yet to get a
Sure.
How
Yeah, and they won as
I mean, like, here.
Welcome, Global Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Oh,
Almost 1 year ago now, a mostly hidden fan.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
However, for another
It's not a way to hurt somebody, but it
is a competitive
oh,
community of which you may have even seen on YouTube. This changed
ouch.
now resulted in a complicated situation where
Uy. Grabing gank to. The fuck is this gang?
where a small change
Pick up! Pick up!
Now, also stacked on all pieces too. So, for example, you had an equal set of large protection for armor and stood next to an end crystal private snapshot, yes, not. slightly. The same would happen if you stood right on top of it in crystal, yet knocked back into the air slightly by the explosion too. But now with this new snapshot, you can get a full set of blast protection for armor.
Knowing is not enough. We must apply.
Poke lang.
The man
Oy.
who can beat me has nothing before him. Empty your cup in order to fill it again.
Oy.
Snapshot, had a set of full high protection armor, step into
Understood.
The man who can beat me has nothing before him.
Oy. Oy. No escape. Grabe.
Now, these changes were initially positive to see. You see, my gas protection charges have always been quite balanced. The go-to has always been defeated, or as it reduces damage against all sources. The other two
Oh, mali yung sipa. Okay lang. Nice. Pagkakit. Nice.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
Pick off. Nice. Joke lang. Jeet Kondo.
Anyways, this wasn't the end of the story. About 2 weeks later in early June, Minecraft 1.21 4 was released, and in this new release, changes were made to both fire and blast protection again. Now, rather than giving 15% knockback or 35 reduction per level for a total of 60% as level 4, each level of blast prot or fire prot now only gave 3.75% reduction. So, for example, one piece of fire protection for armor now gave a total of 60% fire reduction, with a full set only giving you 50% again. Effectively,
Boxing is not a way to hurt
protection and fire protection, they were now 4 times less effective as the army
Oh. Sakit.
So now, these already weaker summons, which were struggling to compete with the summons, were made even weaker. A really poor decision. Effectively,
Ah, yun lang. Mahuli pa.
protection became entirely useless again, as now there was no point sacrificing myself. People weren't happy with the fact that this attack was online.
Request backup.
Out na, out na, out na. Oy! Oy! Oh!
Yes, they did also mention that both Thomas would be in the future, but we'll get into that later. And all was well with the Minecraft. Or was it? You see, these changes may have seemed good to the average Minecraft player, and
Knowing oneself.
they were, to be clear, but we could give most people know how devastating one change would be to a specific and significantly high.
Po! Ano po, ma? Maligamgam? Kaya na, ma. Alas 9. Boy, mag-uugas maya-maya.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Ano na? Andiyan. Regent. God. Oy! Ah!
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Not ready.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
Oy. Lang. Oy! Ah! Grabe. Paano siya ako dun? Lagi silang sama-sama. Grabe yung shield ng Matilda. Dominance is after this.
Nothing more yet.
Joke lang. Flicker. Oy. Oh. Hirap. Gather at the Lord.
Boxing is not a way to hurt somebody, but an order.
Di pa binigyan. Chance na yun eh. Nice. Pero maubos tayo dyan. 80 stocks sa boys kay Persor ng Chong eh. Grabe. Nice. Takedown. Pero hindi mo yung mata-takedown. Ikaw mo mata-takedown dyan. Ah. Sabi na nga ba. Grabe. Sillion tapang. Finish na eh.
Understood. Knowing is not enough. We must apply.
Pala.
Not knowing oneself. That's the worst. Everybody has to start somewhere.
Palipan ng sipa. Oh! Hit. Hindi ko nga rin mamahalan eh. Ano dyan pala?
Empty your cup in order to fill it again.
Oh! Grabe. Kaya pa yun ako sitapan. Buti na lang silang minions. Na yung bibilin ko. Blue. Maybe. Or maybe ito.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life?
Or maybe ito.
Payback time.
Maybe ito.
I didn't cure the pain. I harnessed it.
Maybe even ito.
Always on the way.
Daming choices pero gusto ko ng bagong explainer. So, blue. Welcome to the squad. Of course, it's time to update the wheel. Yun na muna for now. Thank you for watching. Kahit lang manood.